How the F do you make friends as an adult if you don't drink? Story 1. Hobbies. Edit. Too many comments to reply. 2. Thanks for the awards, however, put it towards charity. I have no use for them. Hobbies alone was a broad statement. Basically, the goal is to meet new people. Seek discomfort is a good phrase and a good model presentation of how to meet new people. Google their YouTube channel. Hobbies can be good, but it's hard to find the small groups that have no internet presence. Volunteering, charity work, etc. is more aimed at helping X, while you benefit in socializing. My anecdote? Others may vary. The other fishing, hunting, etc. groups come from making connections, door knocking, leaving letter, etc. asking for permission, and slowly building a blue book of properties to hunt and fish while cleaning up their property in return. Plus, you can ask if they want me to take anyone in their family with me, or can I bring a person over, etc. after trust is built. Lastly, if anyone reads my handle, it's okay to be alone. I'm alone, but not lonely. I have Reddit to come socialize with you assholes. But FR, it's okay to only have a few friends you connect with. The key aspect of friendship is respect. If they don't respect your time, nor you as a person as you do them, they aren't your friend. Story 2. Borrow tools and actually give them back. A neighbor borrowed one of my cordless drills and actually gave it back. However, I won't lend him any more tools. Why? He thought the drill was too dirty, so he cleaned it. In a dishwasher. Edit. Inquiring minds in the comments wanted to know what happened next. First of all, yes, he washed it with the battery, so the battery vented. That's probably the only reason why he admitted to such unconventional cleaning methods. He had to come clean. He offered to buy me a replacement drill, but I've asked for a cash value instead. Bought myself a set of replacement bearings, new battery pack, then blasted a chuck with rust inhibitor, and now I have a like-new drill plus quite a bit of spare change. And a neighbor that always cleans his gardening tools in a dishwasher. Story 3. You see someone doing something you do or like to do or are curious. Hit him with a compliment, and then with a follow-up question. Met some of my best friends because I liked the colon they were wearing. Ha ha ha. Edit. Cologne. Keeping the error. I am not myself today. Edit. Damn you people and the unrelenting colon comments. Edit. Thank you for running the train on me with reward story 4. The closest I have gotten to making new friends is through 1. My kids' sports. Just hanging with the other parents or coaching teams. I don't consider any of them to be friends, but we enjoy hanging out and shooting the breeze at games. But once sports are over, I'll never see them again. But if I run into them randomly, I'm sure we'll chat for a minute. Solid acquaintances. 2. Video games. Just having a regular group of randoms in a server regularly is nice. I play a racing game, and the others are typically all from other countries. But text chat is fun, and it's at least interaction with people I don't live with. If I really wanted friends, I'd probably have to go back in time and do a better job keeping in touch with my old group of buddies. Beyond here is an edit due to "it's never too late to keep in touch" reply. Edit. Yes, I agree it's usually never too late. But when you literally don't even know what to say or talk about with an old friend who was a very good friend, and you are hoping that you can just talk about their kids' sports, I think it is pretty damn late. But this happens to millions of people. It's normal, and I don't dwell or recommend anyone else dwell on it. My parents, mid-70s, moved into a 55-plus housing community, houses not assisted living, and they've made friendly with neighbors, play cards, pop in for a drink on occasion, so maybe it gets easier later. And I'm not really sad about not having friends. I'm a bit to myself, and enjoy short, earnest conversations with the many people I've gotten to know. Story 5. My turn to shine since I moved countries 3x as an adult. Ranked from most effective to least. Work, never eat lunch alone, organize hangouts after work. Professional networking organizations. Nothing bonds more than hating your industry job together. Going out alone and amp. Chatting up strangers. Woman here and amp. Have befriended men who approached me this way. So don't say this won't work for men. You just have to genuinely want to be friends instead of being a creeper. If you have kids and amp, they have kids, they'll want to be friends. Reddit. If someone in a niche subreddit you're into happens to mention they live in your city, just go, "Hey, I live there too. Want to meet up?" The more niche the sub, the higher chance of making friends. Random fun classes, activities. If you're both into it, you probably will click online dating. Surprisingly made many good friends of this. Of course, some were with benefits. New mom groups. Everyone is depressed to a certain degree, sleep deprived and desperate for support. Social media made a few genuine friends. Also got some creepers, so it's a gamble. Story 6. The friends that I have made in adulthood were not made through boozy social situations. Even though I'm Irish and we love our boozy socials, I've made friends through work and through hobbies. I love taking fun classes. I like taking dance classes mostly. And when you're going to the same class week in, week out, you get talking to the other people at the class, and friendships can blossom. You can be friendly and smiley, and strike up a bit of conversation, and from that you build up a bit of rapport. I made friends by asking a couple of the girls if they'd like to grab a coffee after class, and then it became a weekly thing. Coffee after class. It doesn't have to be dance. Any kind of class works, even if it's an educational one. Evening classes are a great place to make new friends. Then, and I know everyone's workplace is different, certainly mine is very easy to make friends. Through work, you can make some nice friends. Sit with people at lunch hour instead of eating at your desk or in your car. Chat to people during the workday and find out things about them, if they have a family, if they have any hobbies, etc. Then, when you build up a bit of friendliness, ask them if they'd like to go for lunch or, yes I know, again, a coffee after work and so forth. It definitely helps to be friendly and outgoing. I'm not naturally outgoing, but I am naturally a very friendly person, so I guess that makes me approachable. So try to be approachable and learn the art of small, friendly talk. 1. Story 7. Be passionate about some stuff that adds substance to your life. 2. You don't need a lot of friends. 3. When you talk to people, strangers, co-workers, etc., be your 100% genuine self. This should help you avoid being a doormat. If you find you're still a doormat, you should revisit step 1. My best friend and I really only share a couple things. Our love of gangster rap and 90s hardcore punk, and our beliefs in undying, over-the-top self-empowerment. That's not exactly shit I hear people talking about at parties. Oh yeah, on my way over, I was bumping some fucking McBreed and yelling at myself in the rear view. Look at what you've done with your life, motherfucker. How far you've come. Keep fucking going. Crush the opposition. Bitch, let's go. Like I said, be your 100% genuine self. Story 8. Go to a repeating class at a gym or yoga studio, and or volunteer at a yoga studio or gym class. Get a part-time job or volunteer somewhere interesting to you, and meet co-workers over time. Like a museum, community center, library, foreign language school, cultural center. I know it's hard. I also don't drink. I've missed out on many friendships and several relationships with people I felt naturally compatible with because of it. It's a real bonding part of social life for the apparently large majority of society. Story 9. Adults don't care if you drink. Now, many adults do enjoy drinking, but actual adults don't really care if you just want to hang out. I'm in my 30s. I do drink. My wife doesn't. Here's the thing in your 30s. Y'all go to a brewery or some such. Well, not so much lately. And the whole group will always have a few people not drinking for any or all of the following reasons. Driving, pregnant, on a prescription that makes it inadvisable, don't feel like it, don't like what's available, the flesh drinks only blood, and generally no one cares if they're a mature group worth hanging out with. Here's the question to ask. Do you mean that you only want to hang out in situations where people aren't drinking? That's a different thing and a bit more limiting. But seriously, mature adults deal with all sorts of reasons people won't drink. This isn't college. No one thinks your coolness is derived from crushing Miller Lights. The only people I've ever seen ostracized from a group of adults are people who are unpleasant. Most frequently because they drank way too much. Edit. And honestly, in college no one worth hanging out with cared either.